Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we're back with more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And of course, last time I left off in the heart of Cosmo Canyon, visiting Red 13's home, I guess. And of course, I just finished up also doing a side quest, doing the piano stuff. And pretty much I'm just trying to make my way. Huh. Okay, that was a word. Yeah, so I'm just making my way through this place, just seeing what's to offer, which not too much as of right now. I still got a lot more to do in Cosmo Canyon anyway, but for right now I'm just going to follow the main objective.
Hey, is Bugenhagen gonna come down today?
I gotta say, it's a lot more expansive than before. Got the elevator. Okay, so it seems like it got a lot of everything. Okay, what's to buy? If anything. Not much, really.
Please come again.
They got some interesting knickknacks, but really nothing. The Tiger Lily ornaments. I remember this one.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
Thanks, I guess? Oh, finally I got a weapon for Kate Sith. I haven't seen one in a long time. I haven't seen any new weapons for Kate Sith. The red megaphone. I wonder if the red megaphone was somewhere out in the field and I just missed it. I have no idea.
Don't you dare use my weapons for anything unsavory.
Well, I guess if that's the case, I'm gonna switch. Can I currently change party? Okay, maybe not. Well, at the very least, I can switch his weapon. I know he has... He doesn't have any materia slots, though, for the red megaphone. Why? A megaphone that helps its users pour their heart into their cheering. And you got Moogle Kaboom. Turn your Moogle into a ticking time bomb that explodes when it leaves combat. That sounds pretty explosive. Kind of wonder how much damage that actually does. Increases luck by 100 while riding the Moogle. Go with that. Limit break damage plus 10%. Moogle Vanguard. I guess that'll work. Magnata books.
Magnata books can be traced back to Cosmo Canyon itself.
I only have 10 for red. And that's pretty much it. I got a feeling 8 might be the highest level when it comes to the party level, I'm thinking.
bless you with wisdom.
That book has special order in it. Crazy to think these caves hold water.
They say that the owners
Only the best classic canyon medicines.
Only the best. I guess I got a couple of booster packs, so why not? Get a few more potions.
Hope to see you again sometime.
It must have taken eons. Stock up on whatever you need.
Accessories. I don't know if there's anything for me to get.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
Pretty clever, Goldie.
Blessings of the planet be upon your cooking with our one-of-a-kind seasoning.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder.
I cannot get used to that double voice.
I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Nana King! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
Well, you're sure acting more like a dog.
So, was that goodbye?
I don't know.
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here?
Actually, I forgot why.
To planetology. Come on.
Can't forget that materia.
Of course.
For me,
Kate, where are you going?
that'll do.
Just resting? Taking a cat nap, huh?
Steal some shut-eye if you don't mind.
He needs to recharge?
We can see the sights.
Okay, I guess Tifa and Aerith are on my party?
Learn well the joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue.
Actually, I do see another level 7 for Queen's Blood.
One which the planet.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the
Yeah, there's like so many people here.
I hope you'll learn as much as you can.
Hey,
Cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet. Traveler, you've more than a passing interest in Queen's blood. It has bewitched you.
actually not too wrong about that.
It is only natural to hear its call. Queen's blood is of the planet and for the planet. It, like all things, is part of the great cycle that connects us. Indeed, each and every card holds within it a greater purpose, one that belies their form. Come, join me in a match that you too may glimpse the truth of our great mother.
Okay. For the next promotion, I have 3 more players, and I gotta defeat Wise 3.0 version 2.0 in the Dust Bowl. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna most likely be going back to the Gold Saucer anyway. In time, I'm assuming. if everything's playing out the same. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Well, I think I got a pretty bad hand. I can't play any more cards. Well, let's see how this plays out. Well, okay. They beat me. Alright, trying to get a decent start here. Be nice. Alright, I think I probably have this one. Yep, I'm good. Okay, Took me a little bit longer than I thought.
A turn I did not expect, which confirms my fears. A strange, wicked pall hangs over the Lifestream, and a similar dark energy has corrupted Queen's blood. Be careful. The game's pleasures belie the thorns beneath that will bleed you slowly and surely. Many devotees have succumbed to the darkness of which I spoke. Too many. Remember, the guards are a link between us and the planet. If you are in trouble, reach out. She shall answer. Oh, great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
Okay. Seems like a lot of people know about the curse lying behind Queen's blood. Got another player, too. And snaps. Alright, there's the elevator.
Lift your gaze.
If you ask me,
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
Welcome, friend, to the Starlit Pub.
I guess this was kind of a refreshing place for Barrett to be in. I'm guessing.
We are siblings all.
Since I'm in memorial, these secret
Oh, ho! It's our very first catch of the day, folks. We have ourselves a challenger. Hello, sir. Care to tell the folks at home who you are?
Not really.
Could this shark be more of a guppy? Well, I spy a row of razor-sharp teeth in this little fishy's maw. You might be the QB killer we've been waiting for, but there's only one way to find out. That's right, our audience doesn't want to hear commentary, they want to see blood. To up the ante, our challenger's opponent will be none other than your host with the most, me, Bernard.
So a news anchor is doing a live showing on Queen's Blood. Okay. Pretty bad hand already. Caught me off guard, I can tell you that. Ooh. I think he might got me this time. Yeah, I think he won. Dang. I'm trying to block him off if I can. He still has more moves, really. Okay. Pretty good.
About carnage, am I right? I'm lucky I got out of that match with my limbs intact. Today's shark is a ferocious man-eating menace. He made a serious splash with some ruthless moves. Players the world over have got to be shaken in their boots. Something tells me this beast is about to upset the QB food chain. Better start swimming. Congratulations to you, sir, for an incredible match. Though we found the canyon's resident shark, the fun never ends on this show. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
Okay. Well. Alright, where is Snap? See, somewhere here.
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any.
Wait, where's this one at? I mean, that is... It's kind of roughly where I started in the region. Huh. Well, I mean, Cosmo Canyon is kind of the more spiritual spot in the planet itself. A strong connection to... Strong connection to the energy of the planet.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
All the valuables, huh? Sounds like a place for Yuffie. If it has materia, I guess. Okay. Keep going up this mountain.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Namakin. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
48?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
It's good to see Bugenhagen. He's kind of a unique character. I mean, acting as Red's grandfather, but also kind of like the know-all wise man of the planet itself. Pretty impressive.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
I never thought you could become even more. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom.
Whoa. Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Geez, Cloud won't break anything.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Oh, my dear, I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of Maiden.
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Well, that's a good way of putting it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
in his childhood. Being that he's already 48. Granted, I mean, these guys can... I guess Nanaki can live for a very long time.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Something here, huh?
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Okay, I guess I'll come back to that one later. Let's see what's up here.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of those.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space to gaze at the stars.
Oof. That's one view.
Nothing is as beautifully complex as the cosmos. There's so much we have yet to learn about the universe.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Mind your manners in front of me.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Alright, interesting. Interesting. A lot of unique things here.
That again, huh?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good.
Oh, it was like he's...
You've said. The three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Seems almost like he doesn't want to acknowledge what we just said.
present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado...
Shouldn't we have the other members over here? Whoa.
This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home.
Oh, you mean Earth? I mean, Gaia?
With life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die.
We born, we live, and we die.
So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the Lifestream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
that planet will cease to exist, huh? Of course, that's also leading towards maybe Omega that takes the remaining energy.
These are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery and fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the Lifestream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
By all means. So I guess, well, I guess what Barrett had been saying is true. We're siphoning the life stream of the planet itself, so that Shinra's doing that to power up everything in the city. And it's just only a matter of time before everything is gone and the planet will just wither away.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
I guess he doesn't really know either. But then I was kind of also thinking, what about the whole thing with Omega, where if the planet is in a cataclysmic crisis, I guess really almost like this, really, but I guess if it goes into a cataclysmic crisis, it will take all the remaining life stream and shoot it into the stars so that it can form a new planet, thereby avoiding whatever disaster lies on the current planet. It's always kind of been like a safekeep, like a safekeep weapon. But I don't know if this game kind of references that at all. I have no idea. But then again, if they do have the deep ground and the spheres, I mean, I think probably the whole Chaos and Omega thing has to be a thing in this universe. Okay, where am I going?
'Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Okay. Why not?
Come on in.
And what's down here exactly? Five Moogle medals. $5,000 gil. Getting a lot of materials. I'm kind of willing to bet there's a weapon down here. And I was right. Whose weapon is this? The crystal megaphone? I just got 2 weapons for Kate Sith. Okay. I'm kind of really thinking I might have missed the red megaphone somewhere, because I kind of find it strange that I hadn't got a single weapon for Kate Sith up at this point. It might have been somewhere and I just missed it. Okay, what is this one? A megaphone whose gorgeous gem add a soothing resonance to the user's voice, and you got Moogle magic. Use an equipped summons ability can only use while riding Moogle during battles in which summons are available. Cooldown increases with each use. So pretty much Kates is able to summons at will? I mean, just randomly, or is it linked to what the character has? That's my question. Yeah, I need to put Case Fifth on my team. Alright, what's my quest there? Participate in the seminar with Tifa and Aerith. Okay. I guess I could just take the elevator back. At least I think I'm going the right way. I have no idea. Okay, what's Yuffie doing?
What's your fate? This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Okay.
People everywhere resort
Within you all, the planet's thoughts.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe of the soul?
All the time I've spent here listening and learning.
The seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
Okay.
According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay.
Just don't give away your secrets at this point.
Where to begin? I fell into the Lifestream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know...
He doesn't know what to do.
Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
I guess she's feeling every emotion at once. Upset, confused. Doesn't know what to do or how to do it. But she knows that the planet does need saving.
The River of Lights. Once a year, we gather the souls that have drifted to our veil and return them to the planet whence they came. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
There is no seminar being...
I guess I have to.
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward?
It's back in the bottom. I gotta say, this guy looks pretty nice. Being able to see the stars.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Well, Red has some conflict with his father.
She would never forsake.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Maybe we fight.
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
When you die, you return to the planet? Pfft, That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
That's a sad way of looking at it.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Hmm. Okay.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
That's one way of putting it.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients.
Technically half ancient, but...
Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
What's with the sad, depressing music? Encourage her?
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse, but it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life, friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
In a way, this is kind of almost foreshadowing more into that event, if you catch my drift. But hey, at least the ceremony's pretty nice.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
Yeah, so much better than the original game, where it was just a campfire story.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Alright, where is Bugenhagen taking me?
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
Ah, okay. Doing this trial. Alright, alright. Okay, well... I think I'm ready? Maybe? Yeah, why not?
Then off we go.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay. However, I think I'm gonna probably end the recording here. Yeah. So, at least got to explore a lot of Cosmo Canyon itself, the Observatory, and getting a little bit of crash course in planetology. But, yeah. Gotta say, it's a pretty spiritual place. That's all I can really say. Quite intrigued. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.